If you are new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey! And yes, once again, my voice has decided to run away from me. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a brand new product that hit the market that I have literally okay, they don't want to come out and say hi. We are taking a look at the Haus Labs Try-Clone Skin Tech Concealer. Concealers to me can either make or break your makeup, very much like how anything in makeup can make or break your makeup. But when it comes to reviewing concealers, I wanted to know what was important to you. So I did a community post on here and I asked you to let me know what you look for in a new concealer. Erin said that she's looking for undertone and texture because she mostly uses it to spot correct because she doesn't wear foundation. She doesn't care whether it's full coverage or whatever. She just cares that it can cover her blemishes, her hyperpigmentation, and it can disappear entirely when she blends it in. Nonemi said she wants anti-creasing light, comes with a range of shades. Weza said no dry patchiness. She said her chin concealers usually look powdery and dry and so obvious no matter how much she moisturizes. So many responses on this post. Thank you so much, because this is definitely going to help me assess this concealer and let you guys know if this is something that you can use. So that being said, it seems like the cohesive story that I'm getting from most of these replies are we want a good shade range so that we can be able to pick and choose which ones we want on different days depending on the need of our makeup. We want a concealer that will blend in beautifully and disappear into the skin. We also want a concealer that's not going to crease on us. Some of us who have dry skin want a concealer that's going to be radiant and hydrating, and even when you put powder on it, it's not gonna dry out and suck the moisture out of your skin. I'm gonna put the Haus Labs concealer to the test. I'm gonna swatch it and let it sit for a little bit so we can see what kind of a finish it is. We're going to blend it in and do a wear test so we can see exactly what this concealer is all about. Everything I use in this video, whether I show it or not, will be tagged right here, so definitely click that view products tag. If it's not there, because sometimes I can't find some of the products on the YouTube library, check down below. Both links are going to be affiliated, so when you click it, you're going to be supporting this channel. Thank you. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our Haus Labs Try-Clone Concealer. On the Haus Labs website, it says it's a Try-Clone Skin Tech Hydrating Plus Depuffing Concealer. It's a clean, lightweight, long-wearing, non-comedogenic concealer that does more than cover. It visibly that word, right? It visibly blurs. Listen, sometimes the English is not Englishin. Medium buildable coverage that depuffs after 2 weeks of use. The impressive thing about these concealers are very much like her foundations. They have several different undertones, not just warm, neutral, or cool. It says they have pinks, reds, peaches, oranges, yellow, olives, or a balance of golden and rosy tones. For those of us that are more interested in the undertone of the concealer and not how bright the concealer is, are able to find, hopefully, fingers crossed, because I haven't even swatched it yet, are able to find concealers that will be beautiful on whatever we decide to do with it. I picked up 5 concealers. When you buy the concealer, this is what it looks like in the packaging. When you take it out, this is what it looks like. Before I actually opened it, I thought it was going to give me Dior Backstage Concealer vibes, and of course it has the H at the top for Haus Labs. The doe foot on this looks like that dome type of shape, to where it's like very pointed and it could fit into whatever creases you're trying to put it into. I am impressed by the shade of this concealer because there's so many brands out there that don't have concealers that go this deep. Let's go ahead and swatch the Haus Labs concealers. The deepest is a 54, a deep neutral undertone. Based on the swatch alone, this concealer is lightweight. You have the shade 53, it's a deep neutral shade. The concealers feel so nice. I don't know if it's the spoolie or the concealer, but like it's so smooth going on. The next one is 52, and 52 is a deep neutral shade. Next we have the shade 51, and 51 is a deep peach shade. 51 and 52 look almost the same. These three have a good graduation going on. Let's go ahead and swatch 50, and 50 is deep golden. These are the 5 shades that I have: 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. 52 is probably gonna be our concealer shade. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Makeup Forever Pore Minimizer. I have a little bit of a base on. I'm going in with the shade 53 just to see what it looks like. Because my base is a skin tint, I don't want to make it too bright on my under eyes. The shade 53 is my skin tone shade. This is the one that I keep and I use as my spot corrector or my under eye corrector when I don't want to put any product on. It is so lightweight. It balanced out my whole face. I love it. When you feel like your concealer creases on you, try using a more precise tool to blend it, and then look up when you're blending. That way when you set it, everything just stays exactly where you put it. I'm gonna go in with the shade 52. There is a way that they had it on their website how to apply concealer. Let's try that. Okay, we're gonna blend directly on the under eyes with blending brush. For the rest of my face though, I'm gonna need to use my sponge. Obviously, anywhere that you're using a brush, you're going to get more coverage out of it compared to where you're using the sponge. It is blending in very beautifully. It is so nice, and it actually complements the foundation, the skin tint I have on really nicely. A little bit of 51 in the inner corner. I absolutely love the tone of it. Beautiful, gorgeous finish. Definitely it's not going to dry down on you as you're blending it or as you're talking, so I'm here for it. Going in with my benign nutmeg that I pour into this container. I'm gonna go in with a little bit shade 54 as a light contour. Let's see if it makes a difference, you know. Very subtle shade. It's not every day that you want chiseled contour. Sometimes you just want a slight something on the face, you know. Okay guys, this is what my base is looking like. The time is now 3:52, so we'll just say 4 p.m. My base looks good. It's glowy, yes, but it looks hydrated. It doesn't look oily at all. This is what my under eyes are looking like. It's nothing has settled into any lines. Nothing has settled into any of my pores. The concealer still looks really good. I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys in about 3 to 4 hours so we can see whether or not it creases and breaks up and lines up and just separates on its own. Okay, hey guys. Okay, the time is now 10 p.m. My under eyes are intact. Like, it hasn't moved, it hasn't slid, none of that. Okay, all the parts that I put my concealer is looking really good. It hasn't even like creased on. Haus Labs definitely did their thing with the concealers. I love how the concealers go on. I like how they apply. I love the shade of it, the tone, it's an all-around really nice concealer that you can actually use by itself on your skin without like adding foundation or anything. This concealer though, because it's not really thick, like that thick full coverage feel, some people might not want to try it or might not want to use it because of what it feels like, what it looks like, especially if you're somebody who likes like thick full coverage products. So if you're all up for nice concealers that blend smoothly and look beautiful on, definitely check it out. Okay, so that is it for me showing you guys the Haus Labs Try-Clone Concealers. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried it, what you think about it, how you like to wear it. Listen, anytime I get pimples, I'm putting this on it because it's beautiful, it's breathable. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna return the 2 lighter shades that I swatched and keep the 3 deeper shades because thank you so much for watching. Love you lots. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.